Hello and welcome to Sktv'S News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Ibetoy Tokchon. First, the headlines. BJP Northeast Coordinator Sambit Patra, BJP Manipur in charge Ajit Madhav Rao Gupchadi arrived in Imphal ahead of Prime Minister's Manipur visit. Preparations underway across Manipur ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state on September 13. Public gatherings at Imphal's historic Kangla Fort and Peace Ground in Churachandpur. World Suicide Prevention Day 2025 observed across Manipur on the theme Changing the Narrative on Suicide. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Ahead of the much anticipated visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on September 13, BJP Northeast Coordinator Sambit Patra and BJP Manipur in charge Ajit Madhav Rao Gupchadi have landed at Imphal today. The two BJP leaders arrived at Imphal International Airport at around 1 p.m. today and were received by BJP Manipur Pradesh President E. Sarda, Nambol MLA T.H. Basantakumar and Konthausam MLA Dr. Sapam Ranjan. However, the two central leaders did not interact with media persons who were present at the airport. It is expected that the two leaders may have been sent to advance to oversee the preparation for the upcoming Prime Minister's visit to Manipur. Governor Ajay Kumar Vala convened a meeting with 5 Kuki-Jo BJP legislatures at Churachandpur DC office on Tuesday ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's likely visit to the state on September 13. According to Northeast News, those present included MLAs Ngursangklu Sanate, Vungjazin Valte, Ledjamang Haukep, LM Khaute and Paulelan Haukep, among with BJP Churachandpur District President Thanglam Haukep. All 5 families present constituencies in Churachandpur and Farjwal districts. While the agenda of the meeting was not disclosed, sources indicated it could be linked to preparatory measures for the PM's visit. Modi is expected to address public gatherings at Peace Ground Churachandpur and Kangla Fort Imphal. The governor had earlier held discussions with around 23 BJP MLAs from Imphal Valley, including ex-Chief Minister N. Biren and State BJP President A. Sharda. Preparations are underway across Manipur ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state on September 13, during which he is scheduled to address 2 major public gatherings, one at Peace Ground in Churachandpur and another at Imphal's historic Kangla Fort. Officials confirmed that a grand stage is under construction at Kangla Fort with arrangements to accommodate over 15,000 people. Cleaning, repainting and beautification activities are being carried out inside the fort premises. More than 100 workers are currently engaged at the site where security has been tightened with round-the-clock checks, metal detectors and frisking at all entry points. The helipad adjacent to the stage has also been renovated while the iconic Kangla Shah area has been declared off limits. The 7-kilometer stretch from Imphal Airport to Kangla Fort is being spruced up with road medians repainted and trees trimmed. Imphal International Airport has issued fresh travel advisory urging passengers to reach well in advance due to heightened security measures and restricted access points. In Churachandpur, preparations at Peace Ground include a large stage and seating for about 9,000 attendees. The venue has been declared no drone zone with multiple layers of security in place. Deputy Commissioners of Tamenglong and Thoubal have directed all concerned departments to make necessary arrangement for live webcast of the upcoming PM visit to Manipur on September 13. In Tamenglong, DC Dr. L. Anghahim Dwangshawa has instructed common service centers, hospitals, journal education offices and SDO offices to ensure live viewing facilities at Rani Market and other designated public locations. Meanwhile, Thoubal DC Hena Kame has also ordered all district-level officers and heads of offices to attend the webcast at the DC office meeting hall. Arrangements are being made at hospitals, schools, block panchayat ghars and CSCs across the district. A dry run for both the district has also been scheduled for September 10. Both DCs emphasize strict compliance to ensure the smooth conduct of the webcast. Meanwhile, proscribed Corcom has decided to boycott the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Manipur on September 13. Corcom has also announced total shutdown from 1 a.m. of September 13 until the departure of Prime Minister Narendra Modi from Manipur. The shutdown will be relaxed for emergency and essential services. In press note, Corcom asserted that the visit by Indian Prime Minister has sinister goal to further push India's proxy war and to create further hate among communities in the state. While terming the ongoing conflict in the state as proxy war waged by India, which resulted to loss of over 250 lives with over 60,000 displaced from their homes, Corcom alleges that the upcoming visit by Indian Prime Minister is to further promote colonization. Corcom further urged people in the state to boycott the visit. Meanwhile, Cookie Joe Women's Forum Delhi has also extended welcome to upcoming visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Manipur, especially at Peace Ground in Churachandpur district. In a press note, Cookie Joe Women's Forum Delhi NCR blamed ex-Chief Minister and Biren and Rajya Sabha MP Lesemba Sana Jauba for the conflict which started on May 3, 2023. While stressing on the loss of lives and homes, the forum urged Prime Minister Modi to take decisive action and declare separate administration in the form of UT with legislature to ensure rehabilitation and resettlement for displaced families, to hold accountable of those who have failed in protecting lives and properties of people. Cookie Joe Women's Forum Delhi NCR also demanded PM Modi to deliver justice to the victims and lay foundation for a peaceful and inclusive future for all communities in Manipur. Cookie Joe Council has extended a warm welcome to Prime Minister Narendra Modi ahead of his scheduled visit to Lamka this September, describing it as a historic moment since no Indian Prime Minister has visited the region in nearly 40 years. In a statement, the council recalled the grave suffering of Cookie Joe community, citing the loss of over 250 lives, burning of more than 7,000 homes, destruction of 360 churches, and displacement of over 40,000 people due to the ongoing conflict. Reiterating its demand for separate administration, the council praised for a union territory with legislature under Article 239A of the Constitution, stressing that the call arises from the community's need for security, peace and survival. It also expressed faith in PM Modi's leadership, urging him to safeguard the future while praying for the success of his visit. Manipur University Department of Psychology observed World Suicide Prevention Day 2025 under the theme Changing the Narrative on Suicide. As part of the observance, students held a banner campaign in all departments of the university carrying the words, "You are not alone, you are heard, suicide doesn't end the pain, it just passes it on to someone else, your life is worth living for, you matter, your life matters." Speaking on the occasion, Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor Naurim Lokendra said Manipur is becoming a drug-filled, insurgency-afflicted state, causing an increase in crime rates. This alone creates insecurity in the minds of the public. Moreover, people are affected with severe mental health conditions due to the ongoing crisis in the state. He added that organizing World Suicide Prevention Day by the department in such a critical time is commendable.
We have been facing different kind of problem. Insurgency ki problem, drug addiction ki problem, tungan crime ki problem, ethnic conflict ki problem. Simi am jing je khoi sum khang na sum lei se mi sing siko phasana healthily leina na phone ba se khoi ki thum adna psychology department se gi initiative se local pani adna it's a very good initiative. World Suicide Prevention Day natraga mental health ki damakta local initiative sindu Manipur University na koi dum support continuously koi togani haiba si wakum se koi thamja.
Churachandpur Medical College Imphal campus at Kiamgai observed World Suicide Prevention Day 2025 today in collaboration with the Collective Trust on the theme Changing the Narrative on Suicide with special emphasis on Let's Talk campaign. Dean Academics of Churachandpur Medical College Professor Chongtham Arun Kumar stressed the importance of the observance. HOD in charge of the Department of Community Medicine, Dr. Gudi Laishram, highlighted the epidemiology of suicide and measures for its prevention through awareness and increased IEC. Clinical psychologist and founder of the Collective Trust, Paunam Thoibi, also interacted in depth with the medical students of the college, stressing the importance of dialogue, awareness and preventive strategies against suicide. Manipur Nursing Council Registrar Dr. Aribam Jamuna has emphasized the need for nursing educators to stay updated on the evolving nursing profession. She was speaking at the one-day workshop on teaching technology held today at Babina Institute of Nursing in Khabai Soy, Imphal East. The workshop was also attended by Trained Nurses Association of India, TNAI, National Vice President Professor Thaudam Nandarani, and Babina Group of Companies Chief Managing Director Dr. Thangjam Dhabli. Speaking further, Jamuna highlighted the paradigm shift in nursing, stating that it now encompasses a broader scope beyond clinical care. He added that teachers should reinforce themselves by acquiring the additional perspectives included in the new curriculum and focus on developing students into comprehensive professionals.
In the 21st century, the nursing is in a full-fledged profession. Clinical care nurse, careers, progress, work to areas, nothing but the nursing educators, teachers that are appointed in this college, newly appointed careers, progress competent outcome will be depend on the standards of the teachers. Manipur Nursing Council class resource person resource person experience still we need to reinforce them, we need to remind them mind prepare to.
Meanwhile, Chief Managing Director Dr. Thangjam Dhabli asserted that Babina Institute of Nursing was established with the primary objective of producing competent nursing professionals at par with international standards by equipping with the advanced technology and infrastructure. He also expressed gratification to the Directorate of Health Services, Manipur Nursing Council and Manipur University for extending cooperation and support to the institute.
यहाँ batch the full strength students बनवा सीखर तान थोये न मैं हनी इन हाने सुमरी साजबदा हाना institution होगिबा organization खरग सुमरी साजबदा सुम हाने सही जी सात्र सात्री फंबे वाई यहाँ मतम द full capacity फंदे sometimes 10-15 कितन फंदे सु जावे कोली न माइनस मुताजगी कोई सु confidentially लेते हो पुदसु उन्दन थंगति फनी दा कुंट्रा यावदि फनी दा न सुम खलम मनी अदो we are very very fortunate को हेक्टारे मैं हमने सु मुसिबिबा कोई organization न कोई brand से पांबिबा अदो नोय बताई अदो दे कोई visit we have a full strength for this particular batch and cover 40 admission ceremony all qualified as per the entrance examination. So amadi kariba condition amadagi thado fraga We have 39. Short of one, I think that's going to be filled up in a few days, I hope. So then full strength, see, I know Pong and I am from the Heiser today, and Heiser is a quite like pay, meaning CV, me and a quick organization, and be have the week, no as a very Pong looks.
Now let's take a small break. Keep watching SKTV News.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV News. Now the news. Manipur police and security forces arrested two individuals with large quantity of drugs and contraband substances in separate operations carried out on September 9. Police sources said one Bangkim Oinam, 22 of Haingang Mayai Lekha, Imphal East, was arrested by a team of Imphal police station from North AOC, Imphal West. From his possession, 6.955 kgs of cannabis ganja were recovered and seized. In another operation, security forces arrested one woman identified as Ruhina, 35 of Sangayumpham, Cherapur, Mathaklaikai, Thawal district from her residence. The seized items include 120 Sempex Plus capsules, 29 bottles of Trustrex TR cough syrup, 8 empty cases used for concealment, and some ID documents. Both accused have been taken into custody for further investigation. Manipur police arrested an active cadre of the proscribed outfit People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglei Park Pre-Park on Monday. The arrest was made from Haurebi Awang Laikai area and the Wangoi police station in Imphal West district. The arrested individual has been identified as Kangimbam Chinkaingan Bamaitei, 26, son of K. Dizen Maitei of Haurebi Mayai Laikai. According to police, he was actively involved in extortion activities, collecting money from shops and the public in the name of the banned organization. Marine frontier organizations have voiced strong opposition to the reported plan by the government of India to relocate the Kuki National Organization's KNO Herman camp from Chevleb to Samukom under the suspension of operation agreement. They warned that the move could spark renewed tensions in Manipur's border district. In a press release, the group described the plan as deeply shocking, arbitrary and unacceptable, noting that Samukom lies along the main route used by Nagas and other communities traveling between Machi, Kamjong, Rilram and More. They said the presence of an armed camp could terrorize ordinary commuters and disrupt the area's long-standing peaceful environment. Citing past incidents, including attacks on marine villages and assaults on civilians, the organization urged central government to reconsider and revoke the decision. They emphasized that any camp should be established only in areas surrounded by Kuki villages to avoid inter-community flares-up and ensure the safety of all local populations. Thado Students Association (TSA) staged a sit-in protest at Chachal Public Dharna Place on Tuesday, demanding justice for slain community leader Nehekam Jomhao, who was killed in Karbi Anglong on August 30. Protesters carried banners condemning the killing and described it as an assault on peace and communal harmony. The students submitted a memorandum to Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's office listing 6 demands which included immediate arrest of the perpetrators, abrogation of suspension of operations agreement with Kuki militant groups, and declaring Kuki Revolutionary Army, Kuki Liberation Army, and United Kuki Defense Army as terrorist organization in Assam. They also called for dismantling of militant camps in Assam and neighboring states, security protection for Thado leaders, rehabilitation and compensation for Jomhal's family, and stronger measures to preserve the cultural identity of Thado people. Association of Mitres in the Americas AMA invites research proposals on Manipur studies for the year 2025-26 from students, academics, researchers and NGOs. In a press release, AMA informed that the grants ranging from 45,000 to 1 lakh in the form of endowment will be provided under the project, which covers history, culture, conflict, economy and regional geopolitics, among other topics. It further asks interested persons to submit research proposal not less than 4 pages at researchproposals@maite.net by October 31. Now to international news. Nepal is in turmoil after days of Gen Z-led demonstrations forced Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli to resign and flee the country. At least 22 people were killed during Monday's violent protests against corruption and a short-lived social media ban, which show angry crowds storming the Prime Minister's office and setting the Parliament building ablaze. The protesters, largely from younger generation, have outlined sweeping demands including dissolution of the House of Representatives, rewriting of the Constitution with citizen participation, and direct election of executive leadership. They have also started an investigation into 3 decades of alleged corruption by politicians with illegally acquired assets to be nationalized, along with structural reforms in education, health, justice, security and communications. To honor those skills, organizers declared all victims of the protests as martyrs, with families to receive state recognition and relief. They also placed programs to fight unemployment, curb migration, and address social injustice, stressing that the movement is not aligned with any political party but represents the entire generation and the nation's future. The Nepali army has taken command of nationwide security operations, deploying troops across Kathmandu, Lalitpur, and Bhaktapur. Restrictive orders have been enforced to restore calm, with the army cautioning against groups exploiting the crisis to harm citizens and damage property, while pledging to protect public life and stability. Meanwhile, Kathmandu's Tribhuvan International Airport has been shut indefinitely, with special arrangements being made for the accommodation and food of foreign nationals stranded there. Preparations are underway to send special aircraft to evacuate Indian citizens stranded at Kathmandu Airport. Currently, more than 400 Indian citizens are reportedly stuck at Kathmandu Airport. Outlawed group Revolutionary People's Front RPF condoled the demise of People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak, Pripak Sanglup Red Army Khada Tongbram Boris, 19 years, alias Thanglakpa. In a press statement, RPF Assistant Secretary Publicity Bankim stated that Tongbram Boris succumbed to his illness on 6 September after fighting for the organization's cause at Red Army United Base Area 707 Mobile Battalion. The organization condoled his demise and extended solidarity to his family and friends in this difficult time. Now the sports news. All Manipur Football Association Imphal held the second phase trial selection for athletes to compete in the upcoming 38th Senior Women's National Football Championship for Rajmata Jijabai 2025-26 in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. In the trial selection, 40 senior athletes were selected to constitute senior women's team, including 4 goalkeepers, 13 defenders, 14 midfielder and 7 forwards. In a press statement, Imphal General Secretary L. Jyotimoy Roy stated that selected athletes are required to report at artificial turf ground in Lamlong with relevant documents on 11 September 7 a.m. 38th Senior Women's National Football Championship is being organized by All India Football Federation in Gujarat. India will begin its campaign in Asia Cup 2025 as it takes on host UAE tonight. The match will be played at Dubai International Stadium at 8 p.m. today. The defending champions are also the favourites to win the 17th edition of the Asia Cup. The Indian team led by Captain Surya Kumar Yadav has some batting prowess in the form of Shubham Gill, Abhishek Sharma, Hardik Pandya. The bowling unit will be led by Jasprit Bumrah along with right-arm leg spin bowler Varun Chakravarti. On the other hand, UAE will look to upset India in the T20 match after having played a tri-series with Pakistan and Afghanistan, where they have managed to put on some inspired performances. As per India, the T20 side has not played any game in a while, but they still have some highly skilled players who can punish the UAE if they were to make any mistakes on the day. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. BJP Northeast Coordinator Sambit Patra, BJP Manipur in charge Ajit Madhav Raghav Chade arrive in Imphal ahead of Prime Minister's Manipur visit. Preparations underway across Manipur ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state on September 13. Public gatherings at Imphal's historic Kangla Fort and Peace Crown in Churatanpur. And World Suicide Prevention Day 2025 observed across Manipur on the theme Changing the Narrative on Suicide. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.